What's going on, everybody? Welcome to some more LEGO Marvel Superheroes. This one is going to cover Captain Britain's full questline. Sorry, I tried to go British with that accent saying Captain Britain. But you can see here 2 character tokens and a vehicle token are what we're going to be swooping up. Of course, the main character being Captain Britain himself, or Captain Britain, I should say. Anyways, British accent aside, our first quest is down here in the southwest side of Manhattan. Again, I know the orientation is really off because the map constantly changes depending on which way you're facing, but it's on the side or on the corner of town near Liberty Island. Anyways, talk to Captain Britain, and then it's going to direct us all the way to the other end of the map. So, of course, this is one of the longer quests, well, the longest one for his quest line, I'd say, but you got to fly all the way up here. Now, we do have this sped up a bit, so if you think we're flying really fast, it's because we sped it up in post. But anyways, go ahead, and we're going to make our way to this kind of 2-story car park, and on the top level, we find the car. Now, we hop in the car here, which is like a Union Jack-esque vehicle, which is pretty cool. But anyways, you can actually dash with this, or like you can boost with it. I don't remember exactly what the button was, but I want to say it's one of the back triggers. Anyways, use that to speed up. You can't do it with all the vehicles, but this one you could. Anyways, follow the ghost studs back to it. Now, you'll also notice we're actually collecting the ghost studs. That is one of the red bricks that we got, so you can do that. Get you a ton of extra studs. Anyways, again, we also had that driving sped up, so if you thought we were going like really quick, we did speed it up as well. Anyways, that unlocks the Britmobile once we return the car to Captain Britain. Now, the next one is right down the street, so we're not going to do a edit to the next one because it's literally right up the road. Anyways, follow our tracks to quest number 2. We're going to talk to him, and this one is going to be a race. Now, this is a bit of a flashback to both Ghost Rider and Maria Hill with their quest lines. Of course, having myself a little bit of trauma, as I'm sure you are, from Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's quest line, that one race that still to this day, I don't understand why it is so difficult. Well, I understand why it's difficult, but I don't know why it had to be so difficult. Anyways, all you got to do, complete the race. I mean, it was honestly a joke. It was very easy. Again, kind of what I said with the Ghost Rider questline. There are certain cars you want to go for. This specific build for the car is a good one. Taxis, buses, those are what you want to avoid because they're really slow, and especially the bus can't fit through tight spaces like this. But this car, it's quick, and you know, it's got the slimness to fit through spots. Anyways, we finish on the Queensborough Bridge, and that is going to complete the second quest after Captain Britain gives us a little talking to, admitting defeat, and giving us our second character token for Psylocke. Don't know who that is. She's got purple hair, which is cool, but let me know down below if you know who Psylocke is, because I sure don't. But anyways, this next quest, it's here, kind of similar area to where those previous 2 quests were, on that southern end of the map, but kind of more inland in the middle of everything. But anyways, it's next to the subway station. You'll see his character token on the map. It's pretty obvious. Anyways, make your way down into the subway following the stairs, and we're going to have to take out a bunch of these Hydra minions, as they are, these thugs in this green outfit, and they end up being Hydra guys, but it doesn't really matter. They're all the same. They're all easy to defeat. But anyways, defeat them all until Captain Britain gives you the rundown, gives you his character token. So, there you go. Another quick quest line, but a little bit more involved, specifically a lot of driving in this one. But we did unlock Captain Britain, and he's actually pretty cool. I mean, you could see him when you're talking to him in the quest line, but he looks really awesome. I think he's got a cool design. I think they brought back Captain Britain of Marvel's Avengers and Marvel Superheroes 2, and he looked a bit different. He had like a weird design. So if we ever cover those games, which later down the line, definitely on the list down the line, but let's worry about finishing this game first. But yeah, different design in those games, but I think this one was honestly a bit cooler. And I think that's honestly just the general theme for this game. It's more classic and awesome, but maybe that's just the nostalgia talking. Anyways, folks, that's really going to wrap it up for this one. That was Captain Britain's questline. Now, we do go bring in the Britmobile here, but you already saw that because we literally used it for one of the quests, which I'm actually happy that they did that, kind of implementing the car into the questline, because honestly, you're not really given much incentive to use these vehicles because they make you go really out of your way to use them. So like when you're doing a race, you may as well just use one of the cars that's already on the street. But you can see we literally just do one quick turn right into the wall. So that was awesome. But anyways, that's really going to do it for me for this one. If you found it helpful, enjoyed it, like would certainly be appreciated. Also, feel free to subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all later. See everybody. Bye.